sign here an amount, put in a slip, pay, and I wanted to write like, hey, what happened to not counting our chicks before they hatch? Like, isn't that a fucking thing?
For real. Like, what if my doctor doesn't even do the birthing? What if no one I'm seeing at this fucking hospital right now?
Yeah, what if we go to California
and I have the kid
unexpectedly when due date, and then you have the kid there, and then
That's
are
why,
you going to refund our deposit? Like, they're gonna find some, well, there's the transaction fee, and there's also a 30-day minimum.
And no one said anything to me about it, so I'm just not doing anything about it until they say something.
I'll burn that fucking hospital down.
That's
my favorite thing, and I've said this a billion times, but my dad said, because my mom was freaking out when I was born, and she's like, we got Marty's birth, like, the medical, bill from the hospital. Yeah. What are we going to do? And my dad goes, what are they going to fucking do? Take him back?
Which is true, but that's now why they charge a deposit. It's fucking fucked up. Your dad's the reason that they started making deposits. They were like, people just fucking take their kid and never pay.
Oh, those poor doctors only make fucking $400,000 a year.
And that's the thing. They still make their money whether or not I fucking pay.
JK. Doctors also have $400,000 in debt.
It's true. Doctors have a shit ton of debt, if not more than $400,000.
Yeah.
We know 2 doctors that probably won't get out of debt until they're like...
I think they're like 5 each.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like...
It's hardcore.
A million,
And he has a kid where his ex charges a bunch of child support. So that's even cooler.
Because he's Mexican. No.
So that's neat. But yeah, so I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. All I know is that it is about $30,000, and hopefully my insurance picks up a lot of that. And yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I just have to...
We might be having this baby at 7-Eleven, right?
At this point, this far along, I've gotten really good at being just like, what am I going to do about it? There's nothing I can do about it right now. I don't know what it is that I'm supposed to be scared of financially. Birth process, 100% fearful of that. But
yeah,
financially and what the future holds and what's going to happen, there's no way for me to fucking figure that out. So I just need to let it go and fucking be calm.
Yep.
And now here we are. I'm purging our house and I'm getting rid of everything so that way if we have to move into the basement at my aunt and uncle's house, then we can. Yeah. Totally normal response.
Well, they don't... I hate saying this, but they don't punish you in medical situations for coming in with a medical emergency.
Yeah.
They're not like, well, if you were here to begin with and then you had a medical emergency. That's not how it works. Mm. They go, this person's sick, this is happening, you're young, we're going to take care of you.
Yeah.
Like...
That's what it is.
Yeah, period. They're not going to go, well, you did, like if you decided to do an at-home birth, not that we're going to do that, but hypothetically speaking, if you decided to do a at-home birth and it's like, there's some complications, we got to go to the hospital. Luckily, we're only fucking 5 minutes away. Yeah. Go to the hospital. They're not going to go, sorry, you weren't here.
You chose not to be here.
Can you wait in the lobby?
Well, and I also, the hospital we're going to...
I love your doctor. She's fantastic.
I know. I love her. She's very...
It's probably worth every pen.
Exactly. So, and I trust her. I trust whatever decision she's going to make.
Yeah.
And the other thing is...
She held my hand and she was like, I'm pretty sure you are the father. And I was like, thank you. I was like, you didn't have to lie to me, but you did. And I appreciate that.
She just wants you to love him, She wants you to be there.
I'm like, afros do run in the family.
So, and that's the other thing too. Another thing that I don't need to explain to anyone, but I'm going to explain it for the sake of people not fucking bothering someone else about this shit. The marriage thing. Fuck off.
Oh.
Shut the fuck up.
Wow, wow, wow.
Okay, it's the reason I'm mad about it. I'm not even mad about it. It really doesn't bother me that much. But the fact that it comes up all the time is just like relentless. It's like when you have like a weird itch and you don't know where it's coming from, like it's from another spot, if you were to find where that specific itch is that's causing the other nerve to itch, you could scratch it. And so here, I'm gonna scratch that itch for you guys because no one can seem to settle down. If I pop this baby out and we do have a catastrophic medical bill, and I know what our medical bill is most likely going to look like because I know the circumstances that I'm under, but I cannot say them legally on here because then it puts my employer at risk. So all I'm going to say is that if we have a catastrophic medical bill, me being unemployed and a single mother, I can get it reduced by a lot.
Yeah.
By a lot. Marty is a successful person and has a job that fucking proves that he makes money, which if I marry him, which I love you, but I can't marry you because you make too much money.
Yeah. Sure.
Like, there's the reasoning.
Hear that.
Have you ever been said no to for an engagement?
That's one thing. Like, because I always had a job growing up. Girls were always like, "You just make too much money.
Too much money.
You're too successful." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know. It's crazy."
So now that Marty
break up with me,
Marty has an employer that knows what he's worth, and most likely by the time we give birth to this baby, you will have another raise, and that makes it harder for me to get things written off. So me as a single mom, it's cheaper for me to get health care. It's cheaper for our kid to get health care.
Yeah.
It's cheaper for, if I do go back to work, I can probably get government subsidized childcare.
Yeah. And depending on if I'm the father or not, we can get child support. I mean, that's a huge deal.
So, I hate you. So that there's reasons on why certain people are in a successful relationship and love each other and are having a kid are not getting married, because that's how people that do pay their taxes and do the correct thing, that's their only option to use the system that we pay into.
Yeah.
And so I don't feel like I'm using the system because I pay my fucking taxes. I've done my dues.
Yeah.
I just don't want my kid to have to go to some Craigslist babysitter or drop my kid off at my aunt and uncle's, which I know they would do, but I'm not going to drop my kid off for 8 hours, Monday through Friday.
Yeah, that's rough.
That's rude. That's not how I do things. Even if I lived near my sister, that's not how I would do it. It's not me as a person.
Yeah.
I am choosing to have this little miracle of life. I'm going to fucking pay for it. But I'm going to pay for it correctly and not be fucking raped so that I can at least afford to give a shelter to this child too. It's the other important part. I need to be able to drive it places. I need to be able to have shelter. I need to be able to feed it, buy it clothes. There's things that I need to be able to do that I can't do if I marry you.
I know. I was listening to...
And it's just so crazy that people don't think that.
Jordan Peterson's podcast was talking about the importance of these certain ideologies like Christianity and having religion in your life and these traditions, right? Like marriage. And what it does for, like, when two people get married, it's showing your dedication to each other and the importance of it. You're presenting it to other people in your life who are important to you in your community to show your dedication and your importance, to show your value and all this, like the whole, like, it's crazy. That basically breaking it down in a psychological level, what's happening.
Yeah.
The problem is not that it's not that. I think that's totally valid, and I think that's what most people do in a normal society. Normal people in a normal society. We are not normal people. This is the unfortunate thing, and this might be a key to our, I wouldn't say lack of success, but our slow progression in society is our unwillingness to conform and our unwillingness to
ask for
follow
help.
guidelines. Yeah, even ask for help. Because in a normal society, in a normal community, in a tribe, you could do things and you go, we did these things. We are showing our value. We got married. We need help. We need this. We need that. Those, and not that we don't have resources available. We could ask for help. We don't need it. We just, now we're at a place where we don't need help.
Yeah.
Because we're just like, fucking pick ourselves up by the bootstraps. Like everyone fucking always talks about. We actually do it.
Fair. Well, and it's true. And neither one of us I don't like asking for help.
I hate it.
It's not that I can't fucking do it. It's that it's so fucking hard. And I know we're worth it. But I think that's why my plan to utilize the government and their system is because I shouldn't have to ask for personal help, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I think...
Yeah, considering how much you've paid into it. And
yeah, like I think I should have an allotment to what I've paid into. And if the only way I can access that is not marrying you, then... oh, I'm so brokenhearted. Like, you're going to leave me because we're not getting married. Like, no, you're in this. We're both in this. Like, neither one of us are going anywhere. So, I just like...
yeah, like, I don't think we... Not that we don't have a tribe. I think our tribe is...
for sure, we do. We have a tribe.
Is scattered and, we're kind of... we're the coyotes of the wolf pack.
Yeah.
But we're
scrappy.
We're scrappy. Yeah, we don't have to display our dedication.
Yeah.
We are our dedication.
Yeah. We'll always run and howl at the moon together, babe.
Fuck yeah, Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah, coyotes.
And that's why we're having a wolf.
We're coyotes.
We're coyotes of the wolf.
Ow, ow, ow.
Oh, gross. Oh, I'm so mad at us right now. Yeah.
I'm dying.
Yeah, you should probably, just let yourself die. Don't hit the inhaler.
Oh, yeah. Jesus. That was sick.
That was sick. That was gross. So, yeah. So, on that note, Marty and I are going to split up.
Yeah, not together anymore.
No. I'll just go get an apartment down the road. It's fine. You can see Wolf whenever.
Amanda got super upset with me when she's like, I can't believe we're having a baby. And I was like, I know, and it's close to the due date of my other girlfriend. She's like, what? And I was like, yeah, I'm having a baby. Again.
Yeah. Ow, ow, ow. So gross. Oh, so good, though.
So, yeah, we're having baby showers all next month. Everyone's invited, unless you're not. And
we have one on this first Saturday. We have one on the second Saturday. We don't have anything on the third Saturday.
Got to fill that up. We're having a surprise baby shower third Saturday of June.
And then
Coeur d'Alene Lake. If you want to come, Kanye, you can. We love you. We love your Yeezys.
And then we have another baby shower at the very end of June. So 3 baby showers for 2 people, me and Wolf.
That's crazy. I love it.
So I will say, obviously, our support system is pretty substantial to have 3
we really
baby showers.
Lucked out on the people who love us.
For sure. We really did. Oh, and Tay-Tay. I got to do something special for that bitch.
Tay-Cray.
She be doing the sweetest things with my sister.
Tay-Yance.
Yeah. This baby definitely has a lot of love. I'm never going to be worried about our baby's love if anything happens to either one of us.
No.
Yeah.
But yeah, we might buy a van and, live out of it. And
no, we won't.
We're going to go to Canada. I'm growing a beard as we speak.
Are you growing your beard out?
I'm gonna have a tattoo, but it's literally just like it's a birch tree. Just
a birch.
Yeah. And I'm like, and then the other arm, you're like, what's that? And I'm like, oh, It's a sarsaparilla.
You know what I want to get?
It's just